Good afternoon. I want to welcome you to another segment of the Jermaine Brown Salesforce show, or really not show, um, program. Today is Thursday, March the 27th, 2025. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a special app for my wife for her hair business, you know. So this way, I get as much practice as possible doing this type of stuff. This will definitely help you in Salesforce create your own. Like if you have like a little side business or side something going on, whether it's a sneaker business or whatever, you could create your own little business and keep track of your customers and your sales and stuff like that. So the first thing I'm going to go to is App Manager and click on that. Then I'm going to say New Lightning app. See, notice here all these apps that is in this particular org. Well, I'm going to create a new one. The app name is going to be Viola's Parlor. Okay. I'm going to currently just leave this the color because the coloring does not matter right now. I'm not trying to be, all fancy schmancy at the moment. We're going to use a standard navigation, desktop and phone. Okay. We're going to leave these settings. Utility items, I'm going to leave that for now. Now here, what I'm going to do is do contacts. I'm not going to do accounts because she's not dealing with like different companies or anything like that. She's just dealing with customers. So let me just type in contacts. Just do that. This is contacts. So I'm going to go ahead and add that contact. So that's going to be the standard app that I am going to put. Okay. And so then but now that's reports, dashboards, because that's also good to have. Okay, so I'm going to have these three con context reports and dashboards. So okay, so for now that's going to be good. I'm going to use all of the, include everyone. That's fine. Save it, finish. Those are just the user profiles. The only one that matters is the system administrator. So when I click on this, I'm going to look for view all sites, or I could just say Viola's. Paula. There we go. So this is her particular app. Just that simple to create an app. Now you see where it says contacts, my contacts, my imported contacts. Um, Anthony Woods, this is not the correct contact. So what I got to do is go ahead and we're going to edit this object. And for the contacts, what I'm going to do is create page layouts. And the reason is because it has different business use. Like she's either going to be selling products or she's going to be doing a service, So depending on what the client is wants is which contact she's going to click on. So you see we already have other contacts here. So I'm going to just say create new. So you notice that I created an employer contact layout. That's for a particular job app that I have. I'm creating, that I'm working on. For the existing page layout, I'll use the contact layout. And here, this is going to be product, contact, layout. And I'll keep this for now. Okay, so we got these different layouts: employer, landlord, product, contact layout, tenant layout. But I don't care about tenant. I don't care about the other ones. The only one I care about right now is product contact layout and service contact layout. There's another layout I'm going to. So now there's going to be service contact layout. So she's either selling a product or she's doing a service. And then I got to do record types. Now that I created the layout, I got to do the record types. So the record type is what separates the business process. Or so she's selling a product or is she doing a service? See, those two things matter. So this is going to be product. I'll make this active. I could put something in the description, but I'm not. I'm going to just make this available to everyone. Click next. I'm going to select a particular page layout. So it's going to be the product contact layout. So I got to make certain that this is in there, save and new. We're going to put service. Make this active. Make available to everyone. User. Select page layout. And let's see, we service contact layout. So save. Okay. So I got those two layouts. So now let's go back here. You got to refresh. And so when I click new, that's the person has to choose which contact it's going to be. I wish I didn't have these other ones, but right now I have these other ones for different apps. So we don't care about tenant, we don't care about employer, we don't care about landlord, but now the person could choose either a product or a service. So I got to create fields specifically for both of these. So if we click on Anthony Woods, see, first of all, let's put him as part of the employer record type. So we get that out the way. Oh, so it's already available. It's already there. So, okay. So there's no need for me to do that. But when if I click on new here again, so now let's say I want to see the fields. I'm going to click on product. See, first name, last name, account name. We don't need that for this particular record type. So I got to change the page layout for this. Description. So there's certain things that I don't need for this. So, okay. So let's do the page layout. So we're going to do the product contact layout. So the account name, we're going to delete that because we don't care about the account name. Hmm. Must be displayed and cannot be removed on page layout. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is not make this, we'll just read only instead of required. We don't need reports too. We don't need mailing address and all that other stuff. So we'll get rid of this section. This is okay. We don't care about fax. We care about assistant, system phone number. I'll leave lead source in a minute. Stay in touch, request date. We don't need department. Okay. I'll leave this for now. So I'm going to save that. And for the list for now, just leave. Get cancel. Let's refresh this. So let's click on new product. The account name should not be required, but it's okay. Reports to see some of these other fields should have. disappeared. It might just take a minute. But what I'm going to do is create other fields in this for the product. Let me see. So then what I'm going to actually do is now, let me see what I want to do here. All right. So for the product, I have to see exactly, oh yeah, the type of products that's going to be bought. So give me 1 second. So what I'm going to do is click on fields and relationships, new, and then we're going to do pick list. I might do multi-select. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to do multi-select pick list here. So this way they can choose more than one product at a time. Okay, we got it. This is product or products. I'm going to say hair, beads. These are the different products that she sells, clothing, shea butter, zodiac sign bracelet, African map store, African map necklace, the handmade bead bags, an African handmade fan. Visible line is 2, 4, let's say 10 is fine. So they're gonna say next, visible to all. Which layout am I going to use? I don't want to add the field to every layout, just only the product contact layout. The field should get this. Let's say, okay, so now let's go back to here. Let's refresh this and let's see if it added it. It should add it though. Sometimes Salesforce is slow, but it'll add it. If I do product, okay, you still got the old thing. It hasn't added it yet. But if I go to Salesforce Classic, which to Salesforce Classic, I should see it here. So let's go to Contact, New, New. Record type, let's say Product. I should see it here. Okay, I don't really need title, so I'll get rid of that. I got to change this lead source a little bit, but it's okay. But see, this shows my products, and then you could choose which one is chosen depending on the client. Okay, so let's switch back to Lightning Experience. Okay, now it shows in Lightning. Okay, so what I want to do is remove title from page layout, product contact layout. So let's remove this title. We don't need title. So that's name. There we go. Okay. So now that takes care of that. So then now I got to create a new object to Viola's parlor. So in setup, I'm going to go to Object Manager. And what I want to make certain is that this appointment does not, object does not appear already. Nope, sorry. Quick, oops, I didn't want to do that. Quick find. Okay, it doesn't. So create custom object. Okay, I'll ignore that right now. This is going to be appointment. Starts with a vowel sound. Vowel sound is A, E, A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y-I. That's, I'm just messing around. Okay, so it starts with a vowel sound. So I'm going to do appointment number, not appointment name, appointment number. So I'm going to change this data type to from text to auto number. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. I will call this APP to the capital B. And I don't know, me and my rapping skills is not good. Okay, just go click one. That's fine. We're going to allow for reports, activity, track field history, allowing chatter groups. Okay, allow search, add notes. Okay, tab style. Let's see what is tab style I want. I'll use airplane. Click next. That'll be fine to all users. And we don't want to include this tab in every app. We only want to include it in the Paola Parlor's app. Okay, okay. We'll do field and relationships. So then the first field we're going to create is going to be a customer, which is going to be a lookup to the contact. So we're going to do a lookup related to contact, not contract, contact. There you go, Jermaine. You got to get the right one. Then next, a field that's going to be customer. Then look next, visible to all. And then next, add related lists. We don't want it with the landlord, employer, the tenant. We just want it for the product and not even for the product, for the service. You know what? I'll leave it for both. Hold on. Shut for product. I'll leave it for the product right now. Then save. Okay. Then we just put this I'm gonna go back to Object Manager. I'm gonna create another object. The other object I'm gonna put is service. Keep clicking the wrong one. Service contract. We don't want that. It's gonna be called Beauty Services. Beauty Service. This is Beauty Services. Okay. Actually, I should put number. Instead of name, you're gonna put number. And there's a reason why you'll see in a second. Auto number. Let's highlight this. This will be BEA, and this will be 1. We're gonna allow reports, activities. We're gonna say this is gonna be called work done. Oh no, not object. Sorry, I cancel this. Have style. Do this one. Woody. Next. We don't include the tab and everything, just Viola's Beauty Parlor app. That's the only app we want to include this in. Beauty services. Okay. In beauty services, we're going to have field relationships. So this is here. And then we're going to do a pick list. Okay, let's say work done. Description. Then price currency. Then duration. Let's see. Should I do? See how much time I have remaining. Okay. I still apparently have some good time remaining. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to put date time. Now that should take care of beauty services. So then I'm going to go back to appointment. Go back to fields of relationship. I'll click on new. Look up. This beauty service. And I'm going to say appointment if necessary. Then appointment date time. And then appointment status, was a pick list. Okay, and now we go back to beauty, beauty service. Go to beauty status of beauty service, or it's a pick list. Service status. I'm going to do page layout. And go to the appointment object, page layouts, appointment layout. Save this. So now let's see what we have here. Okay, so I got to move these around. So I'm going to go back to App Manager. First, I got to click on home and app. Going to move those objects around. We got to edit this. Navigation. We're going to put reports down here. We're going to put dashboard here last. There we go. So let's go back here. Let's refresh this page. These should move accordingly. It hasn't, but it will. So let's say appointments. Let's look at all appointments. Shouldn't have anything right now. And then our new. Search the contact name, appointment if necessary. Perfect. Okay. What about beauty supplies? Hmm. Beauty supplies should be work done. Okay, perfectly. Let me see. Now go back to appointment. Appointment should have price in it too. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So let me go back into here. Let's go back to appointments. Fields and relationship should have price. Price of item. A price of product. Okay, page layout. Let's make certain that this here, appointment layout. This is fine. Let's refresh this. It should have it, but Lightning is kind of slow, so it might not have it right now, but it'll work. It'll be there. It's just not showing now. If I go into Salesforce Classic, it'll show. Okay. All right. So for right now, this is what I'm doing. I created an app for my wife for her business, and I have the contacts, which is a standard object that comes with Salesforce, and then I added appointments object, a beauties object. So those beauty services objects, should I say? So those two services. So now I just got to do some more work on this, but you get the idea. This is just how you basically get practice and good hands-on experience in creating apps, objects, fields and stuff like that, which is the basics in Salesforce that helps you, be able to speak to this. I want to thank you for watching this. Have a good day.